Hello, it's time for me to read another story. But now I'm going to make up a story with some of the words you know how to read. And today, the star of our story will be Cleo. So, one day, Cleo woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning because she heard noise outside. She looked out her window and she saw a spaceship coming down from the sky, and it was a pretty big spaceship up in the sky. So when it came down, out leaped where's my word out? Boy, I can't find out. O-U-T, out, got a big alien. He was a one-eyed, one-eared, flying purple people eater. And when he said, "Oh, no!" She here's my word out. That purple people eater jumped out of the spaceship. And when Cleo said, "Oh, no! I have to save Winnie and James and Mom and Dad." Mom and Dad, who were all sleeping. She thought about calling Sterling and Roman to come over because she knows Sterling knows how to do karate. But she knew that they were sleeping. So she said, I am going to save everyone. So she called out to the purple monster and said, "Are you hungry?" He said, "Yes." She said, "Please do not eat me." So she said, "I will go into my kitchen and get you some food." So she went in the kitchen and she found avocados and eggplant and sushi and purple grapes, and she threw everything out into the backyard where the big monster ate everything up. And then he said he was where's our two? This is a T-O-O. That he was too full to eat any people. Well, where is our two to show you our two? He said that he was too, T-O-O, full to eat any of the people. So he got in his spaceship and he went back up into the sky, and everybody was happy because Cleo saved the day. The end. So, what what is this book? What is this book about? Well, it is a story about the seeds. Okay, and it's called Seeds by Karl Lemaitre. So, seeds harbor immense potential. They defy their size by sprouting and growing into plants. And plants develop beautiful flowers, delicious fruit, and vegetables. Even in the most unlikely places, seeds manage to live, and we can nourish them into something wonderful. So, let's read about seeds. So, here we have a plant, and the seeds appear to be flying off with the wind. And so they will spread all over. That's how we get things like dandelions in our yard. They start with one dandelion, and then the seeds fly off in the wind, and they plant themselves all over your yard. Oh, and look at this. This is a picture of all different kinds of seeds. Oh, here's some big sunflowers. Seeds carry the power of life, so they embark on an amazing adventure. Seeds take off for distant lands. So we've seen these, kind of like the puffy things that come after the dandelions. All those little things that come off are seeds. Some seeds go off in the wind, but other seeds wait to be carried to their destiny. So, ants see a seed and they dig down in the holes, and look at that. Ants bury the seeds. Ants have a whole world underground where they live and they bury seeds. Once they find their place, seeds go through breathtaking transformations. So a seed buried in the ground looks like that. And then it grows and grows. Then it pops right up through the ground, and then we start seeing the leaves, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger as it grows. Seeds have the power to multiply in number, and one pumpkin seed can bring us lots and lots and lots of pumpkins, dozens of pumpkins, from one little seed. And each pumpkin, when you cut up a pumpkin, look what's inside. A whole bunch of seeds. So every pumpkin has a bunch of seeds. Seeds have the power to multiply. The tiniest seed in the world can sprout a great, big, beautiful flower, like an orchid. So little teeny tiny seeds can grow until they become a great big flower. Seeds have the power to grow in difficult places, and they can thrive despite all odds. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, sometimes between the sidewalk, you'll see a crack in the sidewalk with the concrete. Here we are driving on the road, and this is all concrete, and look at a plant. Just from that little crack, out comes a big plant. Wow, that's a mighty seed to grow there. When we sow a seed, that means when we plant a seed, we take part in this amazing cycle. And we can plant many different kinds of seeds. And when we smile, our smile is just like a seed. Because when we smile at our friends smile back, and we make new friends because our smile showed that we were friendly and wanted to play with them and sow seeds with them. So one smile can bring joy and friendship to other people. But there are also seeds that bring anger and misunderstanding. When these seeds grow, they grow us apart. So when we smile, we're friends and we're happy, but sometimes we get mad at our friends. And that's not good. That's not good for planting and growing when we become angry. This is doing this, I don't know. But seeds can only bring what they carry. So pumpkin seeds can only grow pumpkins. But if we're kind, and that's like a little seed, if we be kind to other people, well, then that brings kindness to us. So kindness makes other people kind too. Kind means being nice and saying nice things and sharing. You have lots of seeds, and you could decide which one to plant and which ones to grow. So you could decide if you're going to be kind and be nice to people. And you also get to decide if you want to plant pumpkins or onions or tomatoes, what kind of seeds you want to plant. Seeds have a whole world inside them, just like you. So this tree was once just a tiny little seed, and now it grows big and strong. And here we have a cat and a hat. And here we have some seeds, things that grow in the ground. Looks like a carrot. Maybe onions. Okay. That is our book today about seeds. That was kind of a deep book to read, wasn't it? Maybe I'll read another one real quick. Okay, here's a story about a blue table. The blue table. Let's see what this story is about. The blue table is just a table until plans are made and lists are written and ingredients found and pies baked and delicious things are served and poured. So the blue table becomes the world. So there's a lot we can do at a blue table. So the blue table. And there is a table with a flower on it. What's going to happen to this table here? Well, a child sits at the table. There's a glass of milk for the child. And a parent adds a cup of coffee and something to write on. Then another parent sits down at the table, and here's some food and a book and something to read. Oh, and then all of a sudden, things start happening. People are coloring, eating, drinking things, reading books. All sorts of things are going on at this table. And it gets pretty messy. So sometimes you have to clean off this table to get going and put good things on there, like vegetables from the garden. And I think they're going to make a nice dinner here. You could put apples And they cut up apples and make a pie on that blue table. And then, they put some flowers out on the blue table to make it look nice. And look, they're going to put a leaf in to make the table bigger, so more people are going to be able to sit at this table. Wow, look how big they made the table. Kind of like when we go to Uncle Alan's and Aunt Emily's for Thanksgiving. There's a great big table we sit at, and all sorts of plates because a whole bunch of people can sit at this table. And they all come together. Sometimes we have candles. They all come together to eat a big meal. Whoa, this is getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at all the food that gets put on that table. Wow. And people are thankful on Thanksgiving. This looks like a big Thanksgiving dinner. Lots and lots of people eating and lots of food on this blue table. And then, and then look at, you even get dessert on that blue table. And then things get cleaned up. And there's just a cup of coffee and some flowers. And then it's back to just one person sitting at the table with some flowers. So that is a celebration around the table. And that's the book, The Blue Table. Well, I hope you like these books today and that you are enjoying the sunshine. I love you all. Mwah, mwah. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.